Now, over the last week, I've been using the Airpods 3 for pretty much all of my everyday tasks, even trying to work out. Now, before this, you guys know that I love using the Beats Studio Buds and the Powerbeats Pro for pretty much everything. This latest addition to the lineup comes in at $179, which drops the original price of the Gen 2 spec down to $129. Thanks to shorter stems and much more rounder buds this time around, the Airpods 3 are starting to look more and more like the Airpods Pro and less like the original. The touch sensor looks slightly larger than what you see on the second gen and the Airpods Pro, which should make these much easier to control than both of those models. Now, beyond the look and feel of the Airpods 3, which we'll cover here in a second, I want to talk about durability because previously, Apple only offered sweat and water resistance with the Airpods Pro. Thankfully, I'll get that with this model. The case itself also comes in slightly larger than before, now also sporting MagSafe charging, which is super convenient for chargers like this one, which support it. This boost gives you a total of up to 6 hours of battery life, with the ability to get up to 30 hours of listening time thanks to the battery in the case itself. Now, if you're in a pinch, you can snag up to an hour of listening time in just 5 minutes. That's if the buds completely run out of juice. I should also note that pairing this third gen of AirPods is just as easy as it ever was. But the fact of the matter is, these aren't your AirPods for working out. They're actually kind of terrible when it comes to working out. Trying to run around in these and shoot hoops, the fit just wasn't there. You don't get that snug fit like you get with the Beats Studio Buds. When you put the Beats Studio Buds in, they're not falling out. These don't fall out either, but when it comes to working out, honestly, it feels like you're pushing them in every few minutes. Whereas with these, even when you start sweating, they're fine. When you start sweating with these on, the situation only gets worse. The buds themselves do feel significantly larger than before and took some getting used to. But when comparing them to my Beats Studio Buds and my Powerbeats Pro that we also did reviews on a while back, it came in dead last for me in pretty much every workout. Now sure, we know that not everyone's fit's the same, and to be quite honest, aside from working out, using these for pretty much anything else, listening to music, editing videos, and even just walking around, these came in pretty clutch. Thanks to its low distortion drivers, you now get much better sound quality than before. Bass is somewhat decent. For me, I have high standards when it comes to bass, so I'd say that's a good thing. You also experience crisp, clear mids and highs. But they don't offer active noise cancellation, which for me and pretty much everyone else who's planning to upgrade to something like this, kind of look forward to. For me, noise cancellation always comes in second, tied with sound quality after comfort being first. These don't have it. Using the spatial audio worked great, so do phone calls on both ends. Now, everyone I spoke to said they had no issues hearing what I was saying, along with pretty much everything else in the background. You also get an adaptive EQ for adjusting your sound and your bass, depending on how the buds fit your ears. Now, I'd say the sound quality is up there with the Airpods Pro, but for me to enjoy that, they have to be comfortable. Its shorter stem and wider bud makes it look great in my opinion and gives it this much classier look. Now, the buds do also come with the Find My feature, so you'll have an idea of where they're at if you misplace them. And they are also equipped with Apple's H1 chip, so all those features that you got before are available to you. Most notably having Siri at your disposal all the time just by calling her name, as well as auto switching between devices that work decent while testing out the new M1 Max laptops. Now, if you're someone who absolutely loved the fit of the Airpods Pro, or even coming from the second gen set of AirPods, I don't think you're gonna like the fit of these. I may be completely wrong, like I mentioned, it's different for everybody, but that much wider fit that you get with these, I feel like is really what's gonna hold these back from being super successful. For me personally, anytime I'm using AirPods or Beats Studio Buds or anything like that in general, I like having that secure fit. You just don't get that with these. Now, in my experience so far, most of my friends and family that I've let try these on have told me the fit didn't feel as secure as before, and that was the very first thing that came to mind for me when I put them on. Now, they did also agree that these did sound better, and they love that. Up until the point I told them you lose all of those extra features like spatial audio if you connect these to anything other than an Apple device, like an Android. A problem that you don't really experience with the Beats Studio Buds. Now, another issue that I had with the Airpods 3 is because of that open back design, you will experience some sound leakage if you don't have a secure fit with these, which kind of takes away from that quality immersive experience when it comes to listening to music. Even more troubling is the price point on these, $180. What's troubling about that is I can pick up the Airpods Pro for that same price point. I always see them on deal at that price. More troubling than that, you can pick up the Beats Studio Buds for $130. And the fit on these is 10 times more comfortable in my opinion, for my ears, than the AirPods. Not to mention you get active noise cancellation with these. So why would I go ahead and pick up the Airpods 3 at $180? I mean, these might fit perfectly for someone else. I'm just giving you my experience using these daily over the past few days, while also reviewing a ton of different earbuds and headphones over the years. Now, coming back to the force sensors on these stems, they do work great. However, the Beats Studio Buds have a button on top that you can just press to answer a call or change a song, which is super convenient and way more practical in every way and pretty much in any scenario. Now, I feel even if the price came down to around $150 on these, I probably still wouldn't pick them up. For me, the Beats Studio Buds and the Powerbeats Pro have been my favorite to use for all my workouts and everyday tasks. These two seem to work the best for me when it comes to sound and fit. But I'm curious to know, what do you guys think of the AirPods 3? Have you picked them up yet? What do you think of the fit on these? Or even the Beats Studio Buds? Which set of earbuds or AirPods are you guys currently rocking with in 2021? Make sure to let me know down below, where you'll also find links to everything that we covered in today's video. If you want to see more, go ahead and follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DetroitFury. And if you enjoyed this content, please make sure you smash that like button for me, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.